Hello friends, welcome to PHP tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn how to connect to MySQL, and then we will see how to create database and create table through PHP. The free MySQL database is very often used with PHP. Create a connection to a MySQL database. Before you can access data in a database, you must create a connection to the database. In PHP, this is done with the simple function mysql_connect. You have to pass these three parameters: server name, username, and then password. Server name. It specifies the server to connect to. Its default value is localhost. Then username. It specifies the username to log in with. Its default value is root. And then password. It specifies the password to log in with, and its default value is like this. Let's see one example. This is the example for connecting to the database. Here we have used mysql_connect function. Then we have passed localhost, which is the name of our server, then root, which is our username, and then default password. And we have saved this value to the con variable. If not con, it means if it's not true or connection failed, then it will show the error. Otherwise, connection will be successful. Let's see the output. Okay, we are successfully connected with database. Now let's see how to create a database. The create database statement is used to create a database in MySQL. This is the syntax to create database. Create, then database, then name of that database. To get PHP to execute the statement, you must write mysql_query function. This function is used to send a query or command to a MySQL connection. Let's see one example. This is the example to create database. First, you need to connect to the database as we have done in our previous example. Then after connection, we can try create database, the name of database, and then in second parameter we have to pass this connection variable. If this query is successfully run, it means database is created. Otherwise, it will show this error. Let's run the script. Okay, so our database is successfully created. Now let's see how to create table. The create table statement is used to create table in MySQL. This is the syntax to create table. Create, then table, then name of table. Then in braces, you can write column name, then data type with comma. We must add the create table statement to the mysql_query as we have done in our create database. Some important note is a database must be selected before a table can be created. The database is selected with the mysql_select_db function. There are some rules while create a database field of type varchar. You must specify the maximum length of the field like varchar its size 15. Then you can apply also primary keys and auto increment fields. Let's see one example. Here this is the simple example to create table. First we have done here our connection. Then we have to use this mysql underscore select underscore db function to select particular database. Here this is our test2 database. We have just created this, and then we have to pass this connection variable. Then we can write query here, create table, name of table is persons, then column name and data type. And this is my another table which have primary key also, primary key with person ID. So here person ID is the primary key of person1 table, and it's not null and auto increment is on. And to run this query we have to use mysql underscore query to execute query $sql, which is this query, and then apply connection variable. After all this we have to close our connection mysql underscore close and connection variable. Now let's run this script to create these two tables. Okay, so our table is created.